Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soul Surfing Sunday and Magical Monday Part 2. We've been having storms down here, so I did a Part 1 today. I got knocked off the internet, and I couldn't get on until this evening to finish it. So I didn't want to erase that one and do a whole one because everything that I channeled was on that one already, 48 minutes of it. So I'm going to keep that going, and I'm going to put a part 1 on that and part 2 on this. Sorry it happened that way, but we've been getting storms every day, and I had a feeling it was going to go off, and it did. But I'm going to give a little rehearsal of what we did in part 1. Okay, part 1 was the dates. It's 7/28/2024. It goes down to 25, which is a 7. And the 7/29/2024 Magical Monday is a 26, which is an 8. Add them together, you get 15, and you get a 6. So that's where we were with that. And I read the 6 because we also had the wishing tree, which was a 6. So, and I had a yawning thing going on in the beginning, and I'm doing it now. So whoever is watching, because I'm not tired, and I was fine until I got on here. So whoever is going to watch this, you're exhausted. You're bringing that energy on other people that can pick up energies. And I can feel the energy that someone is connecting with me. And it's a really heavy message. So if you're watching out there and you're feeling really tired and you're just feeling it, you can't go anymore. This is a message for some of the people that are just trying to make it out there, which is basically all of us. Now, the first card that we had got in part 1 was the abundance card, which it clarified with crossroads. Okay. And then we had the wisdom card, which is clarified by choice. And I read that one. And then we had the 2 of fire with the endurance as a clarifier. And I explained that. So that is where we were. And then the special message was the love card and the happiness card, the sun. And that was like that special message that came after the card. So I also did the tree of wishes is calling your name. We got this one, which was a 24, which was a 6, and that's what I read out of. And we also got the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicities, and goddesses. Instead of coincidence, it's Godowinskins. I can't even pronounce it. It sounds funky. Okay. That is where we were. We also got 31, which is seek, balance, overwhelm. We went over that in the last reading. Now, when the internet went off, we were doing the divine master, which was Shiva. Shiva is one of Indians' trinity of divine masculine. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego with the light of the universe behind him, showing his connection to the cosmos and holding a trident. Said it right, trident. Acknowledging the 3 aspects of divine masculine power in Hinduism: creator, preserver, and destroyer. Shiva is known as the destroyer because of his warrior energy and ability to destroy fear. As the twin flame of Kalama, he knows what it's like to face some of the greatest fears and overcome them. As a faucet of the divine masculine energy, he comes to those who call on him like a protective father figure ready to guard and guide. He is the keeper of karma and helps us uncover the learnings that have come from our challenges and the behaviors that manifest the challenges in the first place. It's time to release any guilt or regret you have about your past. If a decision, whoever is tired, please get some coffee, get some rest, because you are draining me when I'm in this reading. Ooh. If a decision you have taken is preying on your mind, know that it's not because the universe wants you to feel guilty about it, but because it's giving you an opportunity to see how far you've come. Also know that all your debts have been paid, and you can stop asking the universe for forgiveness because as far as it's concerned, you are forgiven. If you have any reoccurring fears or concerns about a situation that's new, it might be because you faced a similar situation in a previous lifetime and your soul is remembering old pain. In order to surmount this once and for all, it's important to turn into your body and feel the reassurance of a huge full body. Yes, before moving forward, even if following that dream or vision is scary, know that you have been waiting lifetimes upon lifetimes for this opportunity. And when you finally take it, you are breaking a cycle and taking charge of your destiny. Oh, oh my goodness. That was a good reading. This whole thing was a good reading. But what's really weird about it is it's been a couple hours since I did the first one because I got kicked off and I waited till it wasn't stormy again. And then I did this one. I have not yawned one time since I have been off from the first one until the second one. And I kept yawning the first one. I couldn't quit yawning. And now I've already yawned twice. So I don't know what it is with whoever's watching this reading is going to watch this reading, but somebody is very, very tired and depressed, I'm feeling. Very overwhelming. Now, I want you to remember what this card had said. Because in the Messenger Oracle, we got embrace the masculine. Now, that talked about the masculine energy. Now we go into the masculine energy. Within ourselves, there are two aspects to our nature, the masculine and the feminine. Here in the present, you need to embrace the masculine aspect of your nature and let it guide your steps. Oh my goodness. Unreal. Unreal. Okay. You need to embrace the masculine aspect of your nature and let it guide your steps. Now is time to be assertive, to act with authority and stand up for both yourself and your truths. Fight for what you believe in. Do not allow others to tell you that you must not or cannot. But remember, whilst you allow your masculine self to be dominant, you need to temper your assertiveness and determination with gentleness and compassion. Yeah, that's when we use our masculine and our feminine. It's the compassion. And I just can't get over the yawning that I'm doing in both of these readings. Like I said, I have not yawned since the last reading, which was a couple hours ago. And now all I'm doing is, and I'm not tired. That was crazy. Then the next card we got is seek your answers within. It's the bear with this eye of source at the heart of things and the portal up here on his third eye. If you find yourself confused, your intuition and inner voice drowned out by the answers, wisdom, and advice of others, then it is time for you to step away. Withdraw to a place of solitude. Like the bear, it is time for you to hibernate, to go within and seek the void, and to embrace the silence that dwells within. Within that silence are the answers to your questions. And because they are answers born of your truths, they will be answers that move you forward instead of holding you still. Because we also got a time of reflection, a time to reflect. Don't, I'm hearing don't jump into something just because. Really weigh the pros and cons of something before you do something that you might regret in the long run. Have you been rushing along, living from one moment to the next without thought or care? Have you failed to notice and acknowledge all that you have achieved and accomplished? Stop, take a moment to pause and reflect upon all that has happened and all that is happening. See how you have grown. See all you have succeeded in accomplishing. Acknowledge the delight in your journey and understand how it has played a part in creating the you who lives in the present. Um, I see somebody reflecting on some decisions that are being made. Uh, I see that something's going on, and I can't put my finger on it. But somebody is doing some reflection. Ah, okay, I'm getting it. Okay, this was a masculine. Okay, and this was seek balance. Seek balance. This was before, and this is the divine matrix. So right now, I see somebody going through the motions of the reflection, time to reflect and embrace the masculine. But remember, while you're reflecting and embracing the masculine, you got to remember the feminine in that part too, because you can't be all masculine. When you're reflecting, you've got to do the compassion and the love with the strong nurturing, because seeking your answers from within. Oh, give up. Somebody's just really tired on the hair. Okay. You were born to create. Yes, we were born to create. There's our golden egg. You were blessed with the ability to create with thought, intention, and action and emotion. Be conscious of your power and aware of what your actions and reactions create within and around you. Cherish this gift and use it in both a wise and productive manner. Create beauty and inspire a desire within others to do the same. Create a future that both fulfills and delights. Do what you were born to do. Do what you were born to do. Okay. Now, we got 3 cards in the angels and ancestors. They wanted to talk a lot, because she's got the stag, invisible stag behind her, the owl above her. She is the animal guardian. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. There's the raven again, and the panther. She's protecting the deer, because any 3 of those animals could kill that deer. Trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. The animal guardian is the card that represents the angels of the animal kingdom. Animals are angels of nature who have incredible lessons to offer and medicine that can support you on your spiritual path and help you survive some of your greatest challenges. When you connect with the energies of animals, you can learn a lot about yourself and the earth. You also have instinctive animal energy within that can direct you towards everything you need and more. The animal guardian card depicted a tribal angel being held and supported by her animals. She has a love for them and they have a love for her, demonstrating how incredibly connected nature is with the spiritual realm. You have a powerful animal within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel. They just express it, and you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. That's a good one. I think the animal kingdom, we should protect the animal kingdom. We all should. Okay, the next one we got was Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. So we got trust your instincts and connect with your emotions. And this is kind of interesting because we just got all masculine. And then we get the feminine compassion in this one. We were born to create, seek the answers within, reflect. I mean, it's telling us. It's telling us to connect with the emotions, which is the feminine part of it too. So it's masculine, feminine, and I see inner child coming out a lot of this too. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The water guardian represents the angels of water who can help you dive within to understand the depths of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that you are on the surface. They're also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the message they have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. That's interesting because we did get the first one was abundance. Man, everything's so dead on, isn't it? Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad, they are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time. And unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. It's interesting that it talked about that because we did get the love at the end and we did get the masculine. We just got the feminine part of it. Because we were visited again by the great teacher and learn from the spiritual experiences. There's the white feather, the white dove, the calling card of the angels, and our teacher. And which is interesting, just notice that. Let me find this. What's interesting, wow, my coffee warmer just popped on. I didn't even touch it. Okay. What's interesting about this card, and we've got everything on top of it. We've got the divine matrix. Look at the back of the background. It's the matrix. Hard to see, but yeah, right in here, past the dove, that's the matrix. So this is a very divine message tonight for all of the collected. I mean, this is really telling us that we have beauty coming around us, but we have to decipher it. We have to learn from the great teachers around us. Learn from spiritual experiences. Know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card is inspired by the many prophets and teachers who have brought great healing to the earth. There is a great teacher in every tradition. And this card represents the one to whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you live a simple life, it can be an incredible spiritual one. He is surrounded by a sense of serenity and harmony because he has absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him. And the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace and joy. This card can represent a teacher in your life or the great teacher within. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having spiritual experiences at this time and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, you've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping you spiritually connect. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. I would say yes, they are. And yeah, I know. Okay. I'm going to read the Human Spirit Oracle first because I was told to read it first. They want me to save the Golden Future Oracle for last. So we've got a number 30, which is a 3, which is a divine message against the clock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, ain't this the truth? Time is a strange thing. Some people say life is short, but it is the longest thing will ever do. Are you procrastinating? Perhaps you have a deadline that needs to be met, and you have waited until you are fighting with time to get things completed. Time is precious, so use it wisely. Do what needs to be done so you can enjoy the moments in between to the fullest without stressing your time crunch. So that was interesting. Okay, now we got one more. We have 16, which is a 7. Psychic gifts. Learn to trust your intuition. And look at that card. And you know what? There's a hummingbird there, which I had one flying at my window today telling me it needed fresh food. When the frequencies of people's throat chakra become fully fifth dimensional, they become telepathic. This engenders direct, honest, and clear communication, which in turn creates trust, peace, and a sense of safety. Clairvoyance and remote viewing are possible when certain chambers of the third eye chakra are activated. In the golden future, everyone will see auras and energy fields, so everything will be revealed. We will know exactly who everyone is and their gifts and talents, as well as how they feel. Everyone will be able to send and receive video messages directly from the third eye to third eye and tune in to what is happening far away. Many will be able to see into the future. As the veil between the worlds thin, people will see clairvoyantly through the dimension into the spiritual and angelic realms and communicate with the beings of light who guide and help us. In the golden future, people's calm, clear minds will enable their psychic gifts to develop. Choose this card indicates it is time to ask Archangel Muriel, the beautiful pink and white angel of love, compassion, and harmony, to help you develop your psychic chakras and have confidence in the guidance you receive. She enables you to see with new eyes and to trust with sixth sense. So center yourself and clear your mind. The more deeply you relax and soothe your thoughts and emotions, the easier it will become to bring forward your psychic and spiritual gifts. Be very aware of your gut feelings and act on them. Observe your psychic impressions about people and learn to trust what you receive. Practice looking through the slightly beyond people and trees to sense that their auras reveal. Validate your flashes of intuition, and they will become stronger and more frequent. I think that was it. Yes. Maybe not, right? Yes. Okay, that was the end of today. And I think that was a great reading, other than we had a glitch in the matrix where it took my internet away because the storm was on us. And I had to finish a part two. But you know what? I think that's a good thing because some people start watching something in the middle, hear what they want to hear, and then tune out. Maybe this is telling me that you can't tune out because you got to go into the part two. So I don't know. Maybe that's how it is. But, I love everybody. And may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? I keep telling you to just be you because you are unique and you've got that little spark of magic no one else has. So, you know what? Go out and make it magical.